MMAOddsBreaker, welcome to this is post-Christmas edition. We're actually getting Marcus a little bit late. Most of you guys know at home I usually have a couple weeks before the fight, but you're literally, we're looking at less than a week, right, before you
Yeah,
fight?
it's fight week. This is
Yeah,
fight week,
I
baby.
mean, but you're not in Vegas yet. You're still in Alabama, right?
Yeah, I actually fly out tomorrow.
Okay. Um, that's normal time. Tuesday is the normal day that everyone flies out. Today's Monday, obviously. Tomorrow, Tuesday's the normal day. I talked
Uh-huh.
to a couple different guys, like Daniel Cormier got in. I think he gets in today or tonight, and then some other guys came in last night. Did they give you an option of Monday or Tuesday, or was your only option? They said, "Hey, look, you're flying out on Tuesday."
No, that's just how it's always been.
Okay.
So I'm used to the Tuesday, like late afternoon type of vibe from them every time, every fight.
All right. First, let's get the first big question out of the way. John Jones or Daniel Cormier? Who
You
wins?
know, hey, just like I told the other people who interviewed me, in my mind, I'm the main event because after I win, I'm totally leaving and finding a slot machine with my parents. So it really doesn't matter to me about them. But the fans are going to be in for a treat, though.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And you're speaking of you being the main event. You're the first fight. How many? Correct me if I'm wrong. You're the first fight on Fox Sports One. Do you open up?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you open up the television portion of the card.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean anything extra for you as far as financially from your sponsors or from your contract with the UFC or anything, or is it just it is what it is? Like you could have been the first fight of the card, or you could have been the actual main event. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Now the UFC just know the Bama Bees come to put on the show, so they want to make sure I start the party off right, like I did my last card.
Yeah, actually, your last fight you did pretty well after a two fight slide. You had obviously Conor McGregor. You kind of put Conor on the map.
Yeah, I
And
know,
then
right?
and then Doan, you had Russell Doan. You lost that split decision shortly thereafter. You fought Conor in April of 2013. Then July of 2014, you fought Doan, lost a split decision, and then you won in November of 2014 against was it? Geez, what's his name? Tuxeron? Is that his name?
Yes, I can't pronounce it. You did a fine job, by the way.
Okay, I'm going off the top of my head, so I'm trying to remember. I probably was wrong, so I apologize. Well, let's talk about Garbrandt. That's you got Cody is who you're fighting next. That's who you're fighting this Saturday.
Yes.
Does he bring anything that's different than other fighters have brought so far?
Um, be honest with you, from what I saw about him, that he has a very serious right hand. You can't deny his wrestling credentials. He has a nice body lock. He also does that trip with it on the cage. It looks very good.
Mm-hmm.
And he fights out Team Alpha Male, so he's pretty much in the good camp for smaller individuals. So everybody poses a dangerous threat, but I am the Bama Beast.
What what does that 5-0 record of his like a lot? When I used to fight a guy who was undefeated, it made me a little nervous because those guys were kind of they don't know how to lose yet. They haven't figured out how to what's it like to taste defeat. Do you feel that way too when you fight a guy that's undefeated, or do you know it's just a guy that it's easier to beat a guy that's undefeated?
Man, you really like go into this fight science, like it don't matter his record to me, if he don't know how to lose, I mean, hell, this is the first time for everything.
How do you see this fight finishing?
I am bonus bound. Dana White is not going to deny me my bonus this time.
Is it going to be a knockout bonus or submission bonus?
That's funny. Come on, man.
I know.
You know it's gonna be knockout.
Well, I know, but you've been spending a lot of time on your submission game. It's not just because you don't have any
Oh,
submission wins
yeah,
right now.
of course, but I know what the fans like. I know what I like. So that's what I aim for. But I'm going to win, and I'm going to get that bonus.
That's Marcus Brimage getting ready to fight Cody Garbrandt coming up here in UFC 182. Of course, his fight can be seen on Fox Sports 1, and the main event is Cormier and John Jones. This is the biggest fight of the year for the UFC, and they've been doing a great job the last couple of years of making this fight. This technically the New Year's Eve show is is
Mhm.
how it gets built, how it started. But now this one, of course, is the Saturday after. It's always a
Mhm.
huge card. Have you noticed a bigger difference on this card versus other cards as far as media or attention to you or anything like that?
Truth be told, man, I've been on all type of big cards. I mean, I was on UFC 145 when John Jones fought against Rashad Evans. You already know the hype that was, because of those two being teammates, and then now they're rivals fighting for the belt. And then, again, I was on John Jones versus Vitor Belfort in Canada. So I guess you could say John Jones is my good luck charm.
Yeah, it seems to be that way. So I know you said you're the main event. You're not picking a guy either way, but if you had a gun to your head and somebody said you got to pick, are you taking Jones because he's kind of been your guardian angel for the last couple of big cards?
Oh, that's a good one. You see, now it's kind of hard to say because I like John Jones, but Daniel's a Southern boy. You know what I'm saying? So he knows his thing about football. We had good football conversations, so that's why I honestly really don't want to choose, because I think it's going to just be a phenomenal fight. I mean, I honestly would like to see how Daniel Cormier knuckles John Jones' reach, because it's damn near a foot. If I, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I would like to honestly see how does he get there. I wonder would John Jones stick and move and let his jab do the talking for him. Or is Daniel Cormier going to come in old school Joe Frazier, swing under, go for a takedown, so hook him? Honestly, I would like to see how that goes. So that's why this one I can't choose, but I'm not going to lie. I'll TiVo it and I'll watch it later.
I'll tell you what, they did a great portion, the matchmaking with Joe Silva and Sean Shelby, and of course Dana has final say, but putting this card together, it's been a great card. And you're a great fight to start off the television portion. Jumping on to Fox Sports 1, it is a huge card for you guys. And to be honest with you, it's a great fight to start off. You really are. It's going to be a hype fight. I think this fight between you and Cody is going to be a great high-action fight, constant action. And I do believe that there's going to be a very nice bonus coming your way by the time this fight's over.
That's it. After the fight, I'm gonna have to call Dana out and be like, "Hey, man, look, I need a new car." I was like, "Cause before my last camp, an old guy hit me, totaled my car. Oh. So that's one of the reasons I've been doing my camp in Alabama, because it's hard for me to get to and fro. So that's why I'm back here in Alabama, depending on my parents. And like I said, dude, it's like high school all over again. I'm like, hey, can I get the keys to the car? It's horrible, horrible.
Yeah, it's time for Marcus to grow up and get his own place. He needs the bonus so he can move out.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Marcus, thanks for spending some time with us here at MMAOddsBreaker. Have fun this weekend, man, and hopefully I'll see you around Vegas after the fight's over.
Okay, man. Hey, it's an honor, Frank Trigg.
Take care, bud.
All right, man.